So good evening. We're actually at the end of the second Smart Tech Healthcare Summit. I'm here with Dr. Thomson from Health Navigator, flown in all the way from the beautiful city of Chicago in the US. Welcome to India, Doctor. Is it your first time in India or you've been here before?
Vikram, I've been here once before, about 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, excellent. Then you would have seen the change from that time to this time, right?
To some extent, but that travel was mostly business then as well, so I'm not certain if I've seen all the changes. But.
All right, great. So, great presentation. I'm just for the first part. I missed the latter half of it. But tell us something about Health Navigator and how do you propose to change the healthcare ecosystem?
Well, thanks for the question. Health Navigator is a clinical content company, and so during a lot of the presentations today, we saw companies that were presenting software platforms or talking about cybersecurity or talking about regulatory needs. Health Navigator is a little bit different because we're actually a content company. That's why, as I alluded to today, we are the water, and other software companies are the pipes.
Okay.
And so we deliver health information content in various different areas.
Excellent. So someone takes care of the plumbing, you just keep flowing.
Yes.
So when you say medical content company, how does that impact, say, people in India? What should they look forward to?
Right. Well, we have a number of decision support tools that work across multiple channels, whether it's a chatbot, whether it's a web application, whether it's a mobile phone. And these decision support tools span the following continuum. First, we have a clinical vocabulary for capturing the chief complaint. So the reason why patients go to the doctor. And as you heard us spend some time on today, that's actually a fundamental part of what we do because it's the beginning of every medical encounter. We also have a natural language processing engine, which can take the universe of patient text or free text utterances and convert it into one of these 479 chief complaints. In other words, take text and turn it into data. Third thing we have is we have documentation checklists or decision support checklists, which can be either presented to a patient or presented to a doctor. And so those checklists can be used to help gather information from the patient as part of like an e-visit check-in process or a waiting room check-in process or even a health bot that the population perhaps here in India could use. And then lastly, we've got decision support tools around triage, which is providing recommendations for the best level of care, and a pre-diagnosis engine that can provide a list of possible causes for educational purposes. So a number of tools that can be used both in telemedicine and in digital health for both doctors as well as for patients.
Oh, excellent. So theoretically, I can self-diagnose myself with Health Navigator.
I don't think I would go that far. I really think that diagnosis should generally be done by your doctor. Your doctor has the benefit of seeing you face to face, knowing your past history, performing a physical examination. Instead, what we can do is we can actually take your symptoms, factor in your age and your gender, ask you some additional questions as well, and then give you a list of possible causes for those symptoms that you can use for educational purposes, or potentially doctors can use as part of a decision support process.
Right. No, I think I was just kidding when I said self-diagnosis because that's one of the biggest problems in India is self-diagnosis and self-medication and all the stuff that Google puts out. A lot of it is probably most dangerous, right? To know.
Yeah.
So, so how does this work? This is obviously not a B2C. I'm assuming it's a B2B2C. So you work with the physician, and the physician then incorporates Health Navigator in his tool set, and he treats patients. Have I got it right?
Yes, that's correct. This is more of a B2B, I guess, in the sense that we work with generally larger organizations that have the intellectual, the IT technology staff that can build applications, and then they provide services or care to patients through their applications.
Excellent. So just for the physicians, now I'm putting on my physician hat, or if I'm a clinician or if I'm a hospital, how can they come and experience Health Navigator?
Well, currently, if they're really interested, they can certainly visit our website and or send me an email, and we can set up a demonstration so they can take a look at what we're doing these days.
Excellent. And that website will be healthnavigator.com.
.com.
That's as simple as that. So if you're a doctor or a physician or a hospital looking to check out a decision support tool,
Yes.
you should check out healthnavigator.com and talk to Dr. Thomson. That's the best way to do it. Any feedback on the conference? How was your experience 2 days of Bangalore hospitality?
Well, it definitely exceeded my expectations, and I actually had pretty high expectations. But just a group of very well prepared speakers that spoke with authority and very articulate, and it was quite enjoyable.
Excellent, Dr. Thomson. Hopefully we'll see you again more often, not a 5-year wait for your next visit.
I hope not either. Thank you very much.
All right, have a great week.
Okay.